Hey everyone, it's Katie Myers, CEO of CR Conversations, founder of the Conversation Club. And today I have a cold, but I am still coming to you live for Talk It Out Tuesday. And I wanted to kind of flip the script a little bit. Normally I am giving you tips on how to authentically sell and how to communicate your service offerings effectively, comfortably, and confidently. Well, I have been getting this question a lot lately, as many of my clients and my peers ask me, how do I know who to hire? So I wanted to answer this question for you because it is still sales related. This is still something that I want you to think about when you're on the other side of that sales table. You know, I always talk about how throughout our entire day, we are either on one side of the sales table or the other. We are either the one that has the solution to the problem or we are the one with the problem. So today, I want to talk to you about being on the side of the table where you have a problem or a need that needs to be fulfilled. And I want to share with you my top 3 things to look for and consider when you are looking to hire your next coach, consultant, strategist, service provider, or it can even come into play when you are investing in a product. So, what do I do when I am looking to hire someone, when I'm looking to fulfill a need, or I'm sorry, looking to fulfill the solution to my need? The first thing that I want to look at is really evaluating what is the end result I am looking for as the consumer. What is the end result? Now, let's take coaching, for example. Coaching is an unbelievably broad term. There are coaches for everything and everyone. And what I want you to think about, if you feel like you are needing a coach, so somebody that is going to give you accountability, is going to give you maybe a program or steps to take to better yourself, whether that's personally or professionally, I want you to think about this. Like when it comes to coaching, this is our example. There are lots of different end results that you could be looking for. But here are some things that I want you to really consider, because these are, I'm kind of over exaggerating and putting them into 2 categories. One is what I'm just going to call motivation, okay? And then the other end result is true change, okay? So we've got motivation and change. So in motivation, these are things like going to events where you're going to get pumped up and you need that inspiration. You need to be motivated to take action, right? The other result is change. So that is actually needing a different mindset shift, needing new action, needing new strategy, needing new perspective to actually make a change in the habits that you have. So when you're thinking about this point number 1 of what to look for when you hire someone, and you're thinking about this first point is, what do you need? What is your end result? You really need to consider, what is this service provider, coach, consultant, whatever, what is this person offering as an end result? Are they offering motivation or are they offering change? And there's no right or wrong. You need to be connected with what you are actually asking from them. Reason, number 1, you don't want to set yourself up for disappointment. And number 2, it's unfair to set up that provider for disappointment. So if you are unclear about what you are specifically looking for as an end result, that is the first place that you need to check. Okay? So first thing to consider when you are hiring someone or investing in anything, really be crystal clear on what your end result is. Expectations are key, okay? Point number 2, core values. You need to assess, number 1, what your own core values are. What are the things that are non-negotiable for you that have to be matched in the person that you are hiring? So for example, efficiency and connection and relationship are some of my top core values. I want to be Structure is another one of those for me. So when I'm looking to invest in someone or a program or just really, any type of opportunity, I am looking to make sure that it meets my top core values. What are the things that are the most important to me? Perfect example is when I finally got connected to taking control of my health and my nutrition. I needed somebody who was going to really hold on to me and build a relationship and make me feel heard and know that I matter. So, hint, hint, thank you, Megan McGee with Nourish Nutrition for being that person. But you have to think about that. What are your core values? What are your non-negotiables? Because if you are just going into, trying to fulfill your need or get a solution to your problem, but you're basing it on surface level, like what you're seeing on social media or what the hype is around it, anybody can have an extraordinary marketing campaign. You have to know what's behind the curtain. What is the substance? What are the core values? Okay, so that's point number 2. Number 1, just to quickly recap, is understanding what you need. What are your expectations for an end result? Number 2, define your core values and make sure that they match. The third is your time and financial investment. No one should ever tell you that you need to take out a loan, open up a credit card, borrow money to get into their program. That is just not, that goes against everything that I teach you. That just goes against my core values. You should be ready and know fully ahead how much time are they going to pour into you? How much time are they expecting from you? And what are your financial investment options? There are always options, my friends. You just have to ask. So considering these things, again, there's a lot of opportunity for FOMO, right? For fear of missing out. You see these amazing monstrosity events that go on. You see it plastered all over social media and you get that FOMO. You get that, God, I wish that I was a part of that, right? And we kind of buy into the hype and then we start thinking, well, maybe that's what I need. Maybe that's what I need. And we get in comparison mode also. And we start thinking, well, hey, if that worked for her or that worked for him, maybe I should invest in that too. But I want you to stop for just a second. And I want you to think about your kind of consumer rights, right? And really put some emphasis into thinking about those 3 things. What is the end result that you're truly looking for? What are your expectations? Are these matching your core values? Are you sure of what the core values are of the person you're looking to hire? And third, do you have the willingness and readiness to invest both time and financially? These are critical things, my friends. And trust me, I too have fallen victim of FOMO and, really feeling like I needed to be a part of a program or whatnot. But just take some time. You can ask as many questions as you want. And to flip this back on the other side, these are all of the things that you should be prepared to share with your prospective clients, with your clientele, with your audience. You should be transparent about what you're going to give them. What are the takeaways? What are the expectations? What are your core values? What are the time and financial investments? So you see that it is just as important as the provider to know the answers to these questions and lead those people to be able to make an educated decision. But in this Talk It Out Tuesday, making sure that you know that you are empowered as the consumer. So for those of you that have asked me in the past, how do I know where I should start or how do I know who I should hire first? Think about those 3 things. What do you need? What are the expectations? What are your core values? And what is your readiness and willingness of time and investment? Okay, so I hope this is something that is valuable. If you like it, feel free to engage, comment below, share this link with your friends. I would love to be a resource for you if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns. I hope you have a great rest of the week. I am going to go take a little bit more Dayquil, and I will see you all next week on Talk It Out Tuesday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Did you like the video? Well, I hope so. And if you did, go ahead and click like and subscribe to this channel. That way you can get free trainings from me every single week directly on YouTube. Now, if you feel like you are needing a little bit more and are ready to really own those F words and overcome your failures, well, then it is time for you to head on over to crconversations.com, and you can click on the book tab and get a copy of Fortune is in the Failure. Now, this book is going to be the DIY version of what I take my clients through every day. And while you're on the website, feel free to peruse. There are some great resources, tips, blogs, all sorts of things to really help you own those F words and find sales success. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.